Hello, my dear student. Today, I am here to discuss shear force bending moment diagram of simply supported beam carrying uniformly distributed load for the full span. So, this is a problem. Shear force and bending moment diagram of simply supported beam carrying uniformly distributed load over full span. So, this is a beam AB, 6 meter is length. 2 kilonewton per meter is the intensity of UDL load acting for the full span. We have to draw the shear force and bending moment diagram. Now, before starting shear force bending moment, you have to find out the reactions at the point A and B. And for this, we have to draw the free body diagram. So for the free body diagram, this is the beam. The reactions at the point A and B is RA and RB I have taken. 6 meter is the length. Because of the UDL load 2 kilonewton per meter, the total point load will be 2 kilonewton per meter multiplied by 6, that is 12 kilonewton, and this 12 kilonewton act at the midpoint of the 6 meters, so 3 meters from the point A. Now, by using the equilibrium equations, we can find out what is the value of RA and RB. So the equation is sigma Fx equal to 0, Fy equal to 0, and Ma equal to 0. So I have taken a moment about point A. So moment about point A, RA multiplied by 0 because there is no perpendicular distance. Then 12 multiplied by 3 because 12 kilonewton will produce clockwise movement. So 12 multiplied by 3 minus RB because minus is this because RB will produce anti-clockwise movement. So RB multiplied by 6. So I am getting 36 equal to 6 RB. So RB is equal to 6 kilonewton. Hence RA is equal to also 6 kilonewton. So I got the reactions at the point A and B, that is 6 kilonewton, 6 kilonewton. This is the first step for shear force bending moment. You have to find out the reactions at the support. Now sign convention that already we know because this is a beam, then it is a section, there are forces upward, downward. So here I will take, if the downward force are there on the right side of the section, then we'll take it as positive. And if there is an upward force in the right side of the section, we will take it as negative, and vice versa in the opposite direction. Sign convention for bending moment diagram. This is a sagging moment, this is a hogging moment, and this is the section. Now, at the right or left of the section, there are moments clockwise, anti-clockwise. And the convention that we will take, if on the right side, if it is anti-clockwise, we will take it positive. If on the right side, it is a clockwise, we will take it as negative moment. And opposite will take place on at the left side of the section. Now this is the beam, and we have calculated the reactions at the point A and B. Now I am finding out the shear force and the bending moment at A and B. So what I am doing? First I have taken a section between A and B at a distance of x from the point A. Now I am finding out the shear force at the section 1, that is in between A and B. It is 6 minus 2x. How? Because 6 is the shear force at any section is the algebraic sum of forces to the right or left of the section. Since I have taken the section from the left side, so I will take the forces on the left side. But the left side, there is a upward force 6 kilonewton according to our sign convention. This is positive. So 6 and minus 2 into x, because this 2 Newton force is now acting over a length of x only up to this. So it is minus 2x. So this is the shear force at xx. Now from this equation, we can find out what is the shear force at the point A and the point B by putting the values of x. If I put the values of x as 0, then I will get the shear force at the point A, and that is equal to 6. If I put x is equal to 6, then I will get the shear force at the point B, that is equal to minus 6. Now the bending moment at the section 1, what is the bending moment? 6 into x. 6 into x, it will produce clockwise moment, and left side clockwise we are taking it positive according to our sign convention. Minus 2x is the load, and it will act at the midpoint of this length, and midpoint of this length is x by 2. So it is 2x into x by 2. So ultimately I am getting bending moment at section 1 is equal to 6x minus x square. So bending moment at the point A, we will put x is equal to 0. So I am getting bending moment at the point A is 0. If I put x is equal to 6, I will get the bending moment at the point B is also equal to 0. So that is correct, because at the support, for simply supported beam, at the support, the bending moment must be equal to 0, and the shear force must be equal to the reaction value. Now see, between the point A and B, there is a point in which shear force will be 0. To locate that point, how to locate it? Because at the point A, the shear force is positive, at the point B, the shear force is negative. So that means there is a point between A and B, at which the shear force is 0. So the equation is 6 minus 2x, 6 minus 2x between the point A and B. So this should be equal to 0. So you will get x is equal to 3 meter. That means at x is equal to 3 meter, the shear force is 0, and the point at which the shear force will be 0, it will give the maximum bending moment. That is, at x is equal to 3 meter, the bending moment will be maximum. Now this maximum bending moment we have to find out, because in order to draw the shear bending moment diagram, see, we have at the point A bending moment 0, we have at the point B the bending moment 0. So how to draw the bending moment until unless you have the third point. So to find the third point, we have to find out the maximum bending moment. So maximum bending moment occurs between A and B. Now the equation of bending moment between A and B is 6x minus x square. So I'll put the value of x at this equation. X is 3. So if I put x equal to 3, I'll get the maximum bending moment is 9 kilonewton meter. So maximum bending moment is 9 kilonewton meter. Now this is the shear force bending moment diagram. See, shear force at the point A is 6 kilonewton. So I have taken an upward 6 kilonewton, approximate line of 6 kilonewton. And shear force at the B is minus 6 kilonewton. And in case of UDL load between 2 points, the shear force is linear. So I draw a line from this point to this point. So this becomes the shear force diagram. At the point C, the shear force becomes 0, and we know the distance of C from the point A is 3 meter. So this is the shear force diagram. Now for bending moment diagram, we have calculated at the point A the shear bending moment 0, and at the point B the bending moment 0. But at the point C the bending moment is 9 kilonewton meter. That is the maximum bending moment. So we have 3 points, 1, 2, 3. Now to draw these 3 points, what is the nature? In case of UDL load, the bending moment is parabolic nature. So we have drawn a parabolic curve. So this is the bending moment diagram. Maximum bending moment is 9 kilonewton meter. So this is an example of shear force bending moment diagram of an UDL load of full span in simply supported beam. So thank you.